if you think about modern cities as like that, the definition of like, kind of a city center, and then you kind of have build out from there. Um, Los Angeles is so not like that. It's so segregated. Um, and and I don't mean that as always like, oh, it's always bad, because also like a lot of those like Asian communities, right? They have their neighborhoods and stuff, and that's why I think LA Asian food is the best, because they're serving the expats. It's not everybody kind of mixed up and serving everybody's palate. It's like they're literally serving the expats. So there's some dishes that are even more authentic here than the one in China, because the one in China got over popular and mass produced, and the original is not preserved like that anymore. Here you have a smaller demand to just the expats, so they're making it the way that it was made before. So it's just really, really this like uniqueness about how this city is segregated in that way. Um, but then also, there's a lot of terrible shit that happens with that in terms of like resourcing and what communities have funds and resources going in and out of them. Um, I just remember being so shocked when I think it was like during the corporate Black Lives Matter, all the corporate trying to prove, oh, we're good, we got
Mhm.
DEI, you know, and I think it was We Maps who published this thing, was like, you can find all the Black dispensaries on our website, and I'm like, oh, there's like one or like two, and I'm like, this ain't it, you guys. This is not what DEI is,
I
okay?
will tell you,
Um,
we can have my weed maps conversation after I finish this there, but please
oh
go
my
on.
gosh.
Yeah,
But
it's a
it's just
hypocrisy.
exactly, but with that kind of segregation, and just the stark contrast of what different communities were getting and receiving, and what money is going in and out of that, you just see the inequities so clearly with the Black community here. And so, um, yeah, I don't know. And now, like, I feel like it's even worse because of how difficult of a business climate it is to do stuff, do cannabis business in California and in LA. So, it has not gotten any, I think, better or easier.
Yeah, I mean, inevitably, because I we started with talking about 2021, and I think you said it was around the peak of the industry at that time, and it was a great time, like
Mm-hmm.
up through then. But
Mm-hmm.
if you could differentiate what doing your career is like now from doing it then.
Oh, very different. So back then, I would say, because my work is so custom. I'm a private chef and I do pop-ups and things like that. So the work comes to me. I don't go get it. I just show up, maybe go to some networking events here and there just so people know that I'm here. But the work kind of comes to me. And back then, I would say my year's salary or money that I made, like maybe 70-80% were coming from cannabis. Now, I would say maybe 10 to 20% is coming from cannabis.
Wow.
And most of the work I do in cannabis is more of my own personal nonprofit creative stuff,
Hmm.
and I don't mind it at all, because I'm like able to supplement with more, like now 70 and 80% of my um like pay is just coming from regular food events, doing different kind of corporate caterings, or pop-up collaborations, or other just private chefing gigs.
Hmm.
So most of the time I'm just cooking regular food, but and part of that is just kind of me responding to the fact that the marketing dollars, and especially those kind of experiential type of things, have died down a lot.
Hmm.
Um, and so that is just not there anymore.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that I'm going to stop doing my work in cannabis. And in fact, I almost kind of prefer this way if the industry is going to be like that. Like, I'm definitely not somebody who likes to chase chase money, especially.
Mhm.